Hello lovelies, welcome to Pagecraft. I'm Paige and it's time for another crafting chat. So if you are new around here or if you're new to crafty videos in general maybe, a crafting chat is simply that I will craft on whatever I've got going on and I'll tell you a bit about this one in just a bit. And I'll chat with you and try to keep you company. And you are welcome to craft along with me on whatever you've got going on, or whatever you have going on that where you would like some company for the next little while. Yes. So, before I get into what I've got on the table here, let me just wish you all a very happy Mother's Day. To all of you, basically, all of you who have a mother, who are a mother, who would want to be a mother, and, you know, an extra warm thought to you who are feeling a loss today, or dealing with some grief. But yes, I'm thinking of all of you, and I hope all of you have a good day. Yes, so the canvas. I'm just gonna give you a fair warning immediately. I just as usual, I struggle to keep my pots in a neat line. So it is what it is, but I am here and I'm happy to be here, that I get to spend some time with you, so we'll just work with it. So the canvas. It's still Easter Bunny Basket, same that I worked on last time. Easter Bunny Basket by Susan Ringett from Diamond Art Club. It's a square, 50 something by 80 something, beautiful Easter themed canvas with the loveliest spring colors. It's still this exact same square. I haven't worked on it since last time. I'll tell you more about my week in a bit, but yeah. I haven't gotten to work on it since the last time, so we are just, you know, picking up where we left off. And furthermore, I am working with my Enablers Outpost pen today. And this is also exactly the same gear, so to speak, as last time, with my diamond dots wax and my putty thingy. And a Diamond Art Club tray, small tray, but I tend to just use this big AliExpress tray. So, what else? My containers, I might be able to show you actually. That would be cool, because I mean, these colors are just fantastic. So, hopefully you can get an impression of the colors. Lovely spring colors. I haven't worked on this, as I said, for about a week since the last time we spoke. And the reason for that isn't that I don't enjoy the canvas at all, it's just that I'm kind of hooked on the mystery kit I have going, and I've also been going quite hard on my Toadstool Cottage whip. So this had to take the back seat for a little bit, so it's good that we are picking up again today. So, I just stopped talking as I put the drills into the tray. My working memory is kinda not the greatest, so that happens sometime. Oh, but please, before I continue babbling on here, let me know how you are all doing today. As I said, it is Mother's Day, at least in the US. It isn't over here in Norway. We celebrated that in February, I believe. But I know that for a lot of countries, not just the US, May the 14th would be Mother's Day. So yes, let me know how you are doing, and know that it can be a bittersweet day for some of you. I have I have a similar situation when it comes to Father's Day, me personally, that always leaves a bit of a, bit of a reminder of losses. Yes. So Mother's Day, yes, I'm not going to talk too much about Mother's Day. I am a mother myself and I'm very happy to be one. It wasn't given that I got to be a mother at all. I have lost myself, but I'm not grieving in the same way anymore. Yes. So, but speaking of family, I can try and catch you up a bit on how the week has been and what has happened since the last time we spoke. So the last time we spoke, that was Thursday for me. I didn't get to upload the craft and chat until I think it was Saturday. And the reason for that, a lot of the reason for that, apart from work and life, was that we got a visitor on Friday. I recorded the craft chat. I don't know if you remember, those of you who were there. I recorded it quite late in the evening, so I didn't get to edit it until the next day, which was Friday, of course. And I went to work and then got back home and we were busy. We had so much to take care of for the weekend because we had someone stay over, and that doesn't happen often with us, and I would like to do it more. So my partner's brother came over, so my brother-in-law came over and stayed with us for the weekend. That was actually very nice. I say actually because in the past that brother has been, he could be a bit difficult to be around sometimes. I'm sure we all have people who we care about but aren't always the easiest. That wasn't an issue at all this time, and my daughter really liked him, so they got a lot of quality time to get together, which was so sweet to see. He lives alone, is a bachelor, has been a bachelor for as long as I've known him, which is longer than my partner actually, because my partner and we met through the same friend group. So we had mutual friends, but we weren't friends ourselves, if that makes any kind of sense. So we met. This now I'm digressing, but I can, I'm sure you don't mind. Me and my partner, we actually met the old-fashioned way. I was in my late 20s at the time. He had just turned 30, I think. And we met through mutual friends, and we met for a coffee. So, yeah, the old-fashioned way. No dating apps involved. Yes, and what can I say? We hit it off. I think we decided to become an item about 3 dates in, and we've kind of stuck together ever since. The friend group that we have in common, or have in common, is a gaming group. But the group also consists of quite a few of my partner's childhood friends, and we're talking like since they were in diapers for a lot of them. So it's very nice, very nice. And we do visit my partner's home. I'm never sure what to call that. My partner's, it's not a town. We call it a bygd. So it's not a city. It's the entire like rural area and everything. It's a valley in the mountains, Norwegian mountains. But yes, and his brother was also a part of that group, and I got to know him before I got to know my partner. So that leads us back to the to last Friday with the brother visiting. His brother, he recently had some health issues, which I'm not gonna go into because that's his business. But basically, he went to the hospital, and he's okay now. And it's kind of fascinating because since he got proper treatment for whatever it is he had and has going on, he has been a lot easier to be around. And I'm very happy for him. It seems that, it just seems that he is in better health. He lost a bunch of weight. Granted, he lost the weight because he was ill. But it has helped with some of his issues, and I'm just happy for him, basically. So, that's Friday. Brother came to stay. And yeah, a rare occasion for us to have visitors staying over like that. But the occasion, I don't think I told you about this last Thursday, which is so weird because it was heavily on our minds here in the household. But yeah, basically last weekend was a major family get together on my partner's side of the family because the youngest, I believe it's the youngest of his cousins. How do you say that in English? He was getting a confirmation, you know? At least here in Norway, when you are about 14, you take a confirmation of the Christian faith. And it's a major family get together, and I'm placing this horribly. I'm gonna have to straighten that out later. You do a confirmation of the faith, as it were, and it's a family event, and it's very traditional. We put on our national costumes, our bunads. I can't fit into mine anymore. Maybe I will in a couple of years, but not now. But yeah, we put on our best clothes, and we beat, and we do speeches and songs and eat food. Yeah, it's a family gathering. And, you know, they don't happen as much anymore because, you know, people have grown up. So it's always nice for an occasion to you know, meet everyone. They aren't a very big family, but they are a close-knit family, which is very lovely. And it's very heartwarming to see the love they have for my daughter or our daughter. It is a blessing to have people like that in your family. A lot of us did not growing up, so yeah, very, very heartwarming to see. But that's not all. So this family gathering was on Saturday, and that was quite the day. It started early, and I even asked about this in one of my crafting chats. What do you call the part of, you know, before noon when it's not really morning? It's from 10 to 12 o'clock when it's not really morning, but it's pre-noon. So I'm sorry that I've already forgotten about what that's called because one of you told me. But yes, at 10 o'clock we were meeting a photographer. My partner's mother turned, I'm gonna say parent from now on. My partner is called parent, or at least he is called that, online. And his mother turned 70 this year. Both his parents did. They're only 3 months apart. But the gift for her 70th birthday was a photography, a family photo, because as I just said, it's not that often that we get together, everyone. So yeah, they were getting a professional photo taken for her to have a family photo. So we were doing that before the entire get-together started in earnest, about 1 o'clock. So we got there at 10, we did the photo shoot. We got there a bit late, of course, because we are just never on time. Also, it doesn't help that you have a small child, but we can't blame everything on her. But yes, got there, we did the photo shoots, and I need to check out those photos again and order one, because we got to take one. We got to take a couple, actually, just me and parents' little family, with just the two of us and our daughter. But yes, we did that, and then it was just going home again, and by the time we went home, and then we waited for my mother and her boyfriend to arrive, because they were going to babysit while we went to the actual family gathering, because basically our daughter couldn't come to that because of capacity at the venue. You are getting like the full story here. If you are still tagging along, I am impressed and I like you. But anyways, we got home and we waited a bit for my mother and her boyfriend to arrive, and then my mother was going to put her to bed for her nap. And I'm gonna admit, I was so nervous, because that would be the first time that my mother babysat my daughter without me being there. And certainly for when the first time she would put her to bed and everything. And of course it was so overdue, because my daughter is 2. My mother has babysat, but she hasn't taken her for the night or anything yet. Because reasons. But yes, I was nervous, but of course it went so well. My daughter adores my mother. And her boyfriend. She talks about them all the time, and it was fine, and she loved it. She is very much a people person. I have no idea where she got that from. It's certainly not from me. I'm heavily introverted. My partner parent, he is more extroverted though, so maybe. Anyways, she loved it. She had a very good time. Everything went well. And I knew it would, but I was still nervous. I just have this thing where I'm so nervous that, she's gonna need mommy and mommy isn't there. I'm sure it's a first time mom thing, but yeah, that thought is just excruciating to me. But of course I need to, deal with that. My daughter, of course, she needs to have someone she can stay over with, for my partner's and my own sake, but also for her sake. I need to, let go of the control a little bit there, because, at a certain point it becomes unhealthy. So, but that went well. The family gathering was nice, as I said. I got a bit stressed though, because I thought the gathering itself started at 1 o'clock, but that was just the sermon. Started at 1 o'clock, and then we went to the locale, and I had told my mom that we would head back, you know, at 4 o'clock ish, or 4 or 5 o'clock ish, because we were getting my daughter dinner. We were gonna take care of that. We were gonna put her to bed like for the night. That was the plan. But we got to the locale and, you know, 3 o'clock rolled around and we still hadn't even taken our seats. We still hadn't even started eating. So we didn't get served until 3:30, and I was like, oh no. But we, you know, we solved it. I just went home a bit early, and my partner drove me home, and then he just went back and stayed for the entire thing. So it was fine. But yes. So that is, you know, our family gathering. And yeah, my partner and his brother came home later in the evening. Everything was fine. We were all very tired. And then it was Sunday and we went to the Eat the Leftovers gathering at one of the cousin's parents, like his mother's place. So we went there and, you know, my daughter enjoyed it because, you know, people, and had a bit of cake, and then we went home and my daughter took a nap and we finally relaxed a bit. So yes, that was last weekend, and then, you know, work during the week. A lot of work. As I talked about last time, school is wrapping up-ish, starting to. So I have been trying to get in, you know, the last bit of, what can I say, evaluations to try and pinpoint the correct grade for my students. So that was the week, basically, just doing that. It has started to come down now, though, which I can really tell on my system that I am starting to actually get some rest in, which bodes well for the coming weeks. Anyways, so work, school, that kinda leads me on to a very fun part of this video, because last time we spoke, we, depending, but yes, I wanted to celebrate hitting another milestone. I had so much fun doing the first giveaway when we hit 100 subscribers, and, you know, since then we hit 200, which is fantastic. It blows my mind completely. But yes, so I announced another giveaway, and it is time to announce the winner of that one. And you certainly deserve it after having sat through my whole, you know, family story there. But yes, basically, without further ado, let me just kind of drum roll and yes, ta-da! Okay, congratulations so much, Bev. Thank you for your wonderful comment. I really do enjoy your comments, and I'm so happy that you have chosen to spend some of your time with me. Please just, you know, send me an email, get in touch, and we will sort out the gift card. So you will find my email in both the description of this video, and you will find it on my About, on my YouTube page itself. So yes, just, you know, send me an email and we'll figure out the details. So congratulations, yay! Oh, I love doing giveaways. Yes, I do. I honestly do. It was so much fun the first time, and I truly appreciate you so much. I can't really put it into words, but I really do. This community really is a gem, and you deserve all the best. So, you know, throwing a bit of fun with a giveaway is kind of the least I can do. And as long as I have the means for it, I certainly enjoy doing them. So we'll see what happens in the future, I suppose. It's not like I'm... I don't think I need much of an excuse to do wrong, to put it like that. But yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbering now. I would say that, you know, oh, I'm just extra tired today or something, but no, I'm afraid that I'm actually like this. I don't think I'm much better in Norwegian. I'm a tiny bit better in Norwegian as far as making sense. Not a whole lot though. My brain is kind of like a ping pong ball, only it's like 20 of them at once, and yeah. I just associate freely when I talk. I know I'm not alone though. There are others out there who are like this, but it can be a bit, I know it can be a bit tiresome to try and keep up on what I'm actually talking about. So do let me know if that gets too bad, but the good thing is that it's usually a sign of me being comfortable. So, I mean, that's something. Anyway, I mean, it's all different strokes for different folks anyways. So some people will find it tedious, some people won't mind at all. That is life, you know. So, very, very fun with the drawing of the winner. And I have told you a bit about my family, actually. So now you know me a little bit better than you did. Of course, if you want to share something about yourself or, you know, chat a bit in the comments, I do love hanging up in the comments. I always say that because I do. So please feel free to, you know, chat along in the comments. This is very like on an impulse, but I have toyed around for a while now with the idea of doing a live kit up, so a live kitten chat kind of video or live, either here or on Twitch. But I know quite a few of you aren't that into Twitch. I personally I'm very used to it, and I used to stream on there actually, but that was gaming related because that is one of my favorite hobbies, you know, apart from crafting. So I mean, I'm just throwing the idea out there, and there's no rush or anything, but maybe that would be something to do. I would certainly have someone to talk with, hopefully then. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't really enjoy kitting up all that much, at least not yet. So yeah, I know some of you love it. I like organizing the containers afterwards and make them, you know, make sense for me and make them pretty. Maybe you saw that on my knockoff Elizabeth Ward container there. I have color sorted them. But yes, I figured that maybe doing a kitten chat live would make it more fun for everyone. So let me know what you think, if you have any ideas at all or input at all regarding that. I can't promise you that it will happen soon because I am not kitting up anything until I am done with this, at least. I still have 15 whips going, so yes, I'm not starting another one for a little while. Oh, but that leads me on to actually one thing that I want to just own up to, and that is the fact that I wasn't able to put out my comparison start, or my initial comparison video of the two Time Advisor canvases that I have from Oroloa. Some of you know about this. If you are new, you'll be like, what are you talking about? So basically, now I'm gonna try and keep it brief. But basically, one of the things that I have going on my channel is a kind of slash the whips situation. As I said, I have 15 whips going, and quite a few of them, a lot of them, are from last year. That was my first year of diamond painting. Everything was awesome, everything was fun, and I just wanted to do all of the canvases all at once. So I believe I still have 12 of them, or some such, that are from last year. So one of my goals for this year is to do at least 5 of them, or finish at least 5 of them. Which isn't a very ambitious goal, but you know, with my pace and everything, and especially with the way life has been just knocking me around lately, I think it's good that I didn't set a higher goal initially. If I do reach that, I will just, you know, set a new goal. Anyways. But since I have that goal, and since I have so many whips going, I am not starting anything new. That is basically what the deal is. And the next thing I will start is the comparison project between the two Oroloas, because the version 1 Oroloa of Time Advisor, and I'll put up a picture of the artwork. It's such a lovely artwork. I love it so much. Oh, yes. So, the version 1 is a whip from last year that I have, but Oroloa released a version 2, and I love that artwork so much that I got the version 2 as well, because I didn't want to do it really in a version 1 that I quite honestly had some issues with, just, you know, with the quality of the drills and everything, when I knew there was an upgraded version out there. But then I was left in a bit of a conundrum. What do I do? Do I just throw away version 1? So a bit of back and forth, and I put up a poll and heard what you thought about it, and basically most of you wanted a comparison series where I compare the two versions, and I'm going to do that. I am very excited about it, but I was going to do the initial video this week where I just compare the rendering, the drills, the DMC numbers to each other. I have not been able to do it. I just have not been able to do it, so I'm going to get that done next week. I think it was a mix of just me being exhausted and having a lot of things going on, and also that I have to kind of figure out how I want to do it exactly. I have prepared, but I just got a bit stuck on how to exactly film it, so I just need to figure that out, and I will have it up for you this week. Well, this week, next week. Today is Sunday. I will have it up for you next week, and if not, feel free to at me. Feel free to shake your finger at me and toot. Because then there's egg on my face. Because that video is important to me, and I got the impression that quite a few of you were interested in it as well, and I don't want to, you know, I want to keep my promises. So that is coming. So I just wanted to, some of you got the whole story over and over again, so I do apologize for that, but if any of you actually were waiting for that to come out, I just wanted to let you know what was up, because I really, really care about your time, basically. Yes. So, yes, we are moving into another color, finally. I don't think I've been this talkative on my cast and chat since I can remember. So we'll see. I hope it's okay. I'm certainly going to. This is just me, you know, getting used to it, and I'm not going to each and every video go, oh, I hope this is okay, but it will be a bit like that initially until I find my groove in earnest, because I just haven't been doing these kind of chatty videos very often, and I hope to do them more often than once a month from now on. Because I know some of you seem to enjoy them, and I am honored. Basically, that is the best word for it. I'm honored that you choose to spend some of your time with me, and I'm happy to do so. So, time, yes. I guess I can make that a segue into talking about the current season. Spring has come in earnest here in Norway. I really wanted to share some photos with you, basically, leading into it. That's why I need to collect my thoughts and make sense for you right now. Yes, I really love the area that I live in. I think it's very beautiful. And spring has just exploded, as it does every year, but now it has exploded. Everything is just going really green and the flowers are blooming, and yes. So I took some pictures on my way home from work one day this week. And I just wanted to show you some of them, because I just think it's so beautiful out right now with the fields of grass and dandelions and blooming flowers, and yes. So here are some photos. It's just a couple. And I hope you got some enjoyment out of that. Every time I'm out and I see something beautiful, a beautiful view, I want to share it with you. So I hope you liked it, and I might have to find a way to incorporate that in my channel somehow, because it is very much something that brings me joy, so I want to share it, maybe it can bring some of you joy as well. But yes, let me just check how long I've been talking, because I don't want to completely abuse your time. No, it's not too bad. It's not that I don't want to sit here and talk with you, it's just that if it said 90 minutes, I would be like, oh no, I am going to catch up with you next week or something. I am kind of time blind, if I haven't mentioned already, so yeah. I have to actually check. I don't always have an internal sense of how much time has passed. That brings us to the weekend. And now, basically, the spring is here and it's quite warm outside. And so we have started gardening again. The gardening season has definitely started. We went to the, what do you call that, plant nursery? Garden center thingy today, and we have done that several times before, but today there was so many people, the parking lot was full, and everyone was just buying all the things and wanted to make their garden nice, I suppose. But I don't think it's a coincidence, because next week is kind of a big deal here in Norway. It is the week of 17th of May, which is our national day, our constitution day thing. I really should know what that is called, because it's kind of a big deal. I call it Nasjonaldag in Norwegian, and it's a huge celebration. I'm sure some of you are familiar with it, but if you're not, it's a huge thing. We gather, we go, it's not parades, but we do like, well, what do you call them? Marches? No, we gather and we walk like a lap. And everyone has their national costume or their best finery on, and we just celebrate and we wave our flags and we sing and we eat ice cream and we do games and we shout and celebrate and we wave to our king, and yes, it's a big deal. So that is happening next week, and I think most people were trying to, tidy up things for when that day arrives. It's a national holiday. We have the day off, so I actually have a mini vacation next week. I'm only working tomorrow, which is Monday, so I am hoping to get some filming done, but not on the 17th, because that is our day. I think I will probably have inserted some pictures for you, just to give you an idea of what things look like. I know a lot of you aren't really watching the screen when you view or listen to these crafting chats, but in case you were interested or curious. But yes, I will certainly share about that next time we speak. It is, after all, a happening each year. And especially now, since last year was the first year since COVID came to the country, that we got to have that celebration. It was so weird in 2020 when we didn't have that celebration, but we made the best out of it, and people like hung up flags, and there was a procession of tractors, I think it was. But yeah, we were trying our best while staying safe. I had also just had my daughter. I was so incredibly tired. I'm not showing you those pictures, to put it like that. My daughter, she was born the 6th of April, and of course 17th of May is 17th of May, so we were still rocking that 4th trimester. I am going to wrap up the video soon, but I wanted to tell you about something diamond painted related again. I have talked so much about everything else now, but I wanted to just tell you, because I'm excited about it. I made a purchase. As some of you know, I only allow myself 2 purchases, 2 diamond painting kits a month. Yes. Unless, I haven't told you about this, but I talked with my partner and we came into agreement that this is reasonable. Unless it's one of the, unless it's a kit of one of the artworks that I have, that I really, really want, that are like I really hope they do this one day. I really, really, really want it. Then, if it happened to be a month where I already purchased 2, I am still allowing myself to get it, because it will be it's only 2 artworks that this pertains to, and I'm not about to miss out on them. Yes. But I digress once again. Back to the matter at hand. I made a purchase, and it was not Diamond Art Club. I have managed to sit on my hands with that, but it has been difficult because the releases lately have been juicy. I really, as I told you last time, I really wanted Button Dragon. I wanted the Hannah Lynn Evil Queen. I managed to not do it. I really wanted the Hannah Lynn Dolphin one, and I'm not a major Hannah Lynn fan actually, but those I liked. But anyways, I didn't do that. But what I did is I got myself Uni-made canvas. And I say it like that because that I have really wanted to do for a while. And I have like put kits into my cart and put them out again because it is a tiny US based shop, and when it's a tiny US based shop it is expensive for, you know, us poor souls over here in Norway. So it has nothing to do with Unimade's pricing at all. Her prices are completely fair, but shipping, my friends, shipping and import tax, whoo-wee. Yes. So I have to really think it through before I make those purchases. I mean, I have to think it through anyways, but basically, let me show you the artwork that I got. Yes, it's called Roselle, and I love it so much. I went for the premium toolkit, so I'm getting myself a large Unimade tray, and I don't own a single like small shop tray. I just have this AliExpress one, and quite frankly, it's starting to like get on my nerves a bit because the drills tend to get stuck, if you can see here, and I'm just tired of it. So I'm hoping that I will have better luck with her tray, because I know a lot of people love those trays, and I both just loved that canvas. It's not my typical style, but that one, just for some reason, both for me and my partner, just made us think of our daughter, but I can't put the finger on why. But yes, love the artwork, and the tray that came with it will be a beautiful like blush color. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited about it. It will probably not be here until sometime in June. So yeah, that kind of leads me on to the other reason why I really wanted to make a Unimade order, is because I know she's going to be a mom for the first time. I think it was in June, and I just have, there's a place in my heart reserved for new moms, like forever. So it made me, I really wanted to make a purchase with her, but it had to be something that I truly loved because of the shipping and everything. So that was a long story about that canvas, but it is a happening. It's always a happening when I place orders with small shops because of the cost. But I'm very excited about it. I can't wait, and you will most certainly see an unboxing. I'm just gonna try and not like hyperventilate or anything. Oh, okay. I got some diamond painting done today. Some is better than none. But I do tend to talk with my hands and get distracted and forget to place the diamonds at all. So I'll just have to plonk away on it again. I really want to finish it soon. But at the same time, as I said, I'm hooked on the mystery kit, and I am participating in the J-Wall event with it. It's the J-Wall mystery kit from Diamond Heart Club, called Daughter of the Deep. So if you're curious about the image, you can Google it, but don't tell me. Please, no spoilers. But yes, as I promised, I am not putting these away until they're done. And then we are going to start the comparison series in earnest of the Orloa Time Advisor version 1 and 2. And I'm very excited about it. Very excited. I hope I can do it justice, or at least learn a lot. As I said before, the more I look at those two canvases, the more fascinated I am. I think it's going to be very interesting for, you know, those of us nerdy enough to take pleasure in it. But anyways, I am going to let you go. I feel like I've absolutely talked your ear off, so if you're still here, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you hanging out with me. Like, truly, I certainly enjoyed getting to spend some time with you. So yes, again, please let me know how you're doing in the comments. And if you want to hang out again and you haven't subscribed, you can do that. But that's up to you, of course. But I would love to have you stick around. But yes, regardless of all of those YouTube-y things, again, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. And until next time, I wish you well and happy crafting. Bye bye!